New York City, the better you will never find. I've been in my bag like I take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter. You down the ride, never tired. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news. What I do?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Ready, set. We own it. We own it. Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
Actually over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. He'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. Got his man, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Watch the whip. Topper!
Focus, defense, focus.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Get that ready. 8, read. Check right. Watching the guard. Secret.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 15. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for forcing.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
They go play action here on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 36 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around City. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime. Meet Cole Hardman. We'll head to Buffalo to check on the Bills at home in New Era Field. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And that one all even as they play the visiting Texans. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been
Let's go. 30 base.
54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hit it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now this throw caught left side, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 30 yards there. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers. No.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter.
Any day.
They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. He'll look to throw.
Well, that was man coverage, so once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. He'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Back to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard touchdown grab. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 4. Flushed out right, letting one go deep for the end. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys continue to pour it up. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets it to Humphries. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. Looking to throw. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
218, speed grip.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Tighten up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy. It's late, not necessary.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Raiders, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a faucet. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. You. 5.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. sliding out of the pocket. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they want this home crowd to feel like they had to...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They got to get to the 23 here on third. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So on fourth down, out comes the Raider kicker, Giorgio Civecchio. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And they'll get it all the way to midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They go play action here on first down. Caught, it's Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The dump off good for 8 there on first down.
Who that? 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Go, go, go.
On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll look to throw here. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. It's caught. Humphries. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 25 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A carry here for Holyfield. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Adam Humphries, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught by Williams. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Holyfield. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70%.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby, let's go.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as he'll quickly head back onto the field. They run with Holyfield. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Vikings timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Rolling to his left. Got his man. It's Williams. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon.